We would love to be remembered for empowering families to eliminate physical and emotional pain naturally.
So I want to welcome to the show Kari Wagner with TapRoots, the co-founder. Kari, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Andy, for having me here. This is an honor.
So if you haven't got to experience this right now, we're sitting in Kari's shop here in Lynchburg, Virginia. My wife and I enjoy coming here, enjoy the products that you have, but you got to share with everybody, explain a little bit about what TapRoots is so that maybe they know why all this stuff is behind us.
Right. So TapRoots is our local wellness shop where you can find natural remedies from homeopathic remedies to CBD products, apple cider vinegar products, a lot of different natural remedies to help people without suppressing illnesses or side effects.
Now, this is the time of year a lot of people have kind of kicked off. They've got those New Year's resolutions, right?
Right.
They said, you know what, 2021, forget 2020, I'm going to get healthy this year. So there's lots of different things with that. So you might have people that are coming in, I know, maybe just to sleep better, right? So I know that's one of the things that you guys help out with. And that you've also just got nice little gift baskets and assortments to try to help people out. Just you may not know exactly what to get that special somebody for Valentine's Day coming up, but there's lots of stuff with that.
Absolutely.
But what was it that motivated you that you said, you know what, we're opening up a wellness store?
Well, I'll tell you, several years ago, my cousin's teenage son was diagnosed with Lyme disease, and they found complete healing using homeopathic remedies. And my mother, who suffered from repetitive UTIs, was able to eliminate them after stopping the use of antibiotics and turning to homeopathy. And at the time, having 3 small children, I was on the search for natural medicines that could get rid of sore throats, colds, coughs, stomach bugs, eczema, you name it, without suppressing the illness and without side effects. And that led me to homeopathy.
It's awesome. With homeopathy, you're still treating what somebody has, whether it's an illness or side effect from something, but you're trying to do that in a more natural way.
Yes, homeopathy uproots the illness.
So hence the tap root.
Yes.
So you guys opened when?
So we opened our doors in July of 2020, right in the middle of the pandemic. We knew it would be challenging, but we knew we had something that people needed.
When you open in the middle of a pandemic, and I've heard this story from a lot of people, you guys have seen it on the channel as well that are watching on YouTube, but when you open in a pandemic, we haven't seen that before, right?
Right.
What were some of the challenges that you guys have experienced or maybe even are still experiencing here in the first year?
I would say our number one challenge was knowing, are we going to get enough foot traffic through the door, which is still challenging every day, and it's had our attention. Another challenge has been advertising on social media or the internet because of who's in control of those platforms and the ways that they have of diminishing how much information the public can see about natural remedies. However, we do have our own website, so we have been able to reach numerous people that haven't been ready to set foot in the store yet.
Now, I know that we found you guys initially on social media, so the good thing is you're not totally suppressed. So I know Instagram, right?
We're on
so
Instagram and Facebook.
And that username is what for those people?
TapRoots VA.
TapRoots VA. So you can go Facebook or Instagram, you can find information there, or your website with that. You also, when it comes to community involvement, I've seen you guys at tons of events, although there's fewer events right now. How has that kind of gone?
We're looking to get our name out there any way we can. So if there is an event that's happening, we're going to be there. We want to get out in the community, meet people. One of our favorite things to do is to get to know our customers, get to know them by name, hear their success stories after they're using our products, even connect them with medical doctors or professional homeopaths if needed, and help them on their health journey.
I know for our daughter, she's got a little bit of eczema with that, some sensitive skin. You guys helped us out with that. It has made a tremendous difference. And she's sleeping better,
Yay.
Which is fantastic as well because she's 3. So the fewer bags under my eyes and mommy's eyes because of that. So thank you guys for that. What opportunities do you see as we move forward here into the new year to help people out better here in the community as far as just explaining the benefit of what you guys offer?
Well, we're looking for more opportunities to connect with local medical doctors. We have established some relationships, and we've had numerous customers come through our doors that have said, my doctor recommended CBD oil, for example, and why not, get connected with more of these medical doctors who are prescribing and recommending CBD products for their patients so that their patient can hear firsthand from their own doctor about the high-quality products that TapRoots has to offer, and then more doctors and patients are able to support local family-owned business.
Yeah, we were amazed. So we just relocated back to Lynchburg after 4 years in Orlando, and our pediatrician in Orlando actually had a case on the wall full of different homeopathic remedies, so essential oils, different things to try to help and treat. And I was so amazed with that when you were doing an air tea or something to help out with bronchial problems, if you had breathing troubles, versus just saying, you know what, go get an inhaler.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting to see such a shift from that of what you might say more traditional medicine to more natural medicine,
right?
With a lot less side effects.
Yes, more and more people are looking for that.
So what relationships to this point have been most important for you guys as you've grown here in the community?
Definitely our relationships with our customers. Like I mentioned, we love getting to know them by name and hearing about, just like you're sharing here, what it's done for you and your family. But also our relationship with our vendors. We've met most of them in person. We've examined lab results. We want to make sure we're bringing in the highest quality, most pure products in a store for the local community. And we've even partnered with many of our vendors to bring free online education to our customers and followers that are eager to learn more.
Fantastic. So is there anything that people should know that maybe it's one of those things that people think about natural medicine that is just totally false, to help kick that away, that maybe they're thinking, I'd like to do that, but so-and-so told me?
Yeah, it's funny because I think a lot of us start the same way when we go the natural way. You might have some friends and family that think you're crazy, but you know it works when it works for you or a close family member. And I can remember the time, this is something very simple and small, but my middle child, who is very fair-skinned, and if she bumps her leg, it's going to bruise. Well, she had done a cartwheel and slammed her leg onto my desk, and we just knew, she's going to have a big black and blue mark there. Well, this was before I was really into homeopathy, but my mom had her homeopathic remedies with her, gave her something for it, and I just knew, I was like, Mom, the next day I went and I looked at her ankle, and I just knew there was going to be a huge bruise. There was not a mark. Wow. And that was my first moment where I thought, maybe there's something to this. And there were just things that kept happening over and over again that made me a believer, especially with my husband 2 years ago, coming down with all the late-stage symptoms of Lyme's, and we turned to homeopathy rather than conventional medicine, and he's made significant improvements.
It's fantastic. So as you come into the shop, you guys are located where here in Lynchburg?
So we are on the corner of Old Forest Road and Richardson Drive.
Okay. So if you're in the area just off of Old Forest Road, you'll drive through, there's a dental office beside, and they've got a lot of signs down by the road, so it's easy to be able to spot. You should be seeing that right now by the magic of technology and editing, so that you can know where we're located as we're sitting here. But fantastic as far as a shop, lots of different things. You're not having to come in and wait on stuff. You're not placing an order and hoping that it's going to come in right online. You can see the stuff. You can experience it while you're right here in Lynchburg. So it's kind of that nice thing that happens in these larger metropolitan areas that you guys have brought here to the local community to help out. So thank you guys so much for doing that.
Thank you, Andy.
So for anybody that's wanting to get more information, again, where was that at as far as Facebook or Instagram or website?
So if you're on social media, it would be at TapRoots VA. And you can also, I highly recommend going to our website, taprootsva.com, and searching for our email list where they can sign up. And that is the best way to be notified about new product launches, special offers, free education, events, and things like that.
Fantastic. So, Kari Wagner, thanks so much for everything that you're doing here in the community. Got one last question for you. What's the impact that you want to be remembered for making here in Lynchburg or Central Virginia?
Great question. We would love to be remembered for empowering families to eliminate physical and emotional pain naturally. We also want to be known for being visionaries and leaders in the health and wellness industry in the local community. And it's, we look forward as we grow to partnering with local organizations so that we can give back financially to our local community.
That's awesome. Well, thanks so much again for joining us, and be sure to check them out online, as she said, so that you can get more information for yourself.